Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Fox Den. Welcome to the Fox Mafia. I'm about to make you an offer you can't refuse, so hit that like button and subscribe unless you want a bloody hamster head in your bed later. Yes, it's an order. That's right. How you doing, Tug?
I'm wondering if I'm going to get a bloody hamster head. No bugs one day. You were slacking on that last live stream, son. I'll be like,
dipped in mentholated Vicks, baby.
oh no.
Yep. We're back. There was movement on the docket today. I mean, things are happening.
Yep. That's actually a fascinating one today too.
Yes.
It's one that was overdue. Very overdue.
Very overdue. What was it? I've forgotten what it was. Oh,
I don't know.
that's
what
right.
was your title again?
Yeah. Oh, wait. I have a button for that. Hold on. Where did it go?
Denied. Sit down.
All right. BBB, or Mr. Manskin, as you all know him here, has been denied. His request, his motion for lawyers' fees has been denied, and we didn't even get an order, did we, Tug?
Not yet. I mean,
what did we get? We got a docket entry that said,
yes.
What did it say?
Yeah.
Can you pull
Here,
it up?
I'll
I don't
pull
have
it in a minute. Just give me a minute. I'm saving.
Yeah,
I
I forgot
I'm playing
to
with AI. You know,
I didn't screenshot
give me a minute.
it.
I'll have to find it.
I wasn't prepared. I'm not prepared.
That's okay. It'll just.
But yeah, we got a docket entry that said it was just denied. It lacks merit. That was it.
Well,
lacks merit. Denied.
It's not surprising. It really does lack merit, you know, which it did. I mean, you know, Randy actually put together a really good argument about that. It was like, you know, everything I've done here, you know, you have to have like anything in law, you have to have specific things that happen to make it whatever you're saying, you know, and where he's saying this is sanctionable. Well, he defined what was needed. And that wasn't met. So here we are. Yeah, we didn't, like I said, we haven't gotten a document with it. Hopefully we do get a document, not just a screw this.
If we do, it's probably just going to be like a one-liner. Yeah, it is.
There it is. It's 136. See, it is on the docket text, though, as item 136. So we should have something. There should be a document of some sort. I need a document for my file, damn it. Blvd.
If you don't give him that document, I'm going to have to send an enforcer after him.
Yes.
Tug's not going to, he's not going to stand for that. His OCD will
sanction you, son.
Oh, that is not a threat. Nobody's issuing threats.
No,
it's just a joke.
No.
It's just a joke.
Obviously.
Order denying 131 motion for attorney's fees. Upon consideration, defendant's motion for attorney's fees under 28 USC 1927 lacks merit. Okay.
They did. They were terrible. Essentially, Bruce's problem is this, and he has this with everything. He doesn't choose his battles. He decided that he would freak out because Randy had said, hey, look at what you've done. So Bruce was like, this is what you did, and this is what you did. And he threw a shit fit, you know? And he tried to claim that everything that was done was sanctionable. If he wanted to make an argument, he would have been a lot better picking one thing and then throwing that argument in sometime while also probably showing up for that one hearing. That would have been a good idea too.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea. That definitely would have been a good idea. But he chose another direction.
Yeah. And by the way, this is a very interesting thing too that we should note. You know, they keep saying, what's his status? They keep telling us. You know, as far as the ecosystem, they keep saying that he withdrew. Right? He wasn't fired.
They keep saying that, yes.
But interestingly, the court seems to, when they talk about him, they talk about him another way. They say that he's, quote, terminated. So,
yep. That is what the court says. Did we ever actually get to read Randy's response to the attorney fees? I don't remember.
We did. I did. I think I did. But I think you were off that week.
I was off. Okay.
Yeah. It's
And it
good. I mean,
was 9 pages, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. It was a good filing. I mean, it essentially, it was like this is garbage.
I don't think I ever read it. I think I
It,
missed that one.
it was good. I mean, it was. I think Randy's done fine. Arguing against pretty much everything Bruce is done.
Well, and I think, also he's in this really bad position, right? Where now he has to juggle this judge who's pissed off because of what Bruce has done and making him look like he's filing stuff that he shouldn't. And, it's just a tough place to be where, the judge says, don't do anything, and then you're like, well, but I have to fight for my client but he doesn't want me to respond. And it's tough. I would not want to be in. This is a very high anxiety situation he finds himself in.
Yeah, because I mean, for your client, you're going to put yourself in some situations that, they're not going to be the greatest sometimes.
Exactly. So, okay. So we've had some movement on the docket. I'm hoping that we're going to get that.
That's a big one, to be honest.
It
because
is a big one.
Remember Bruce's argument for that was, this is how we're going to fund things going forward. Why don't you set aside money for this, so she can sue? That's essentially what his argument was. It was a fascinating argument. I've never seen someone make such a shitty argument, to be honest.
Yeah, it's true. You know what else we haven't seen is a lawyer enter the case on behalf of Lynette and John. So we did see the judge order that it be put out there through their system that, indigent clients need a lawyer. And he basically put out a Craigslist ad for them and offered some bench funds to help pay for expenses. But it doesn't seem like anybody's jumping at that offer. How many days has it been since then? I think they only have 30 days from, right? So how many days are we at since then? Do we know? Do you remember what day that was?
I don't remember. I'd have to look.
What was the, all we would need to do is find that order.
Well, the order is in.
That was the last order that came in, I believe.
It's in that file. I just haven't folded all those up.
Because it feels like it's been a while, but then again, that could be internet time screwing with me. Because, a week on the internet feels like a year sometimes. Which is weird.
What the hell?
What? Is our Dropbox messed up?
Yeah, Dropbox is freaking out for a minute. It's being a pain in the butt for the moment.
That's terrifying. So. Maybe we should make a backup. Wouldn't that be awful if we lost it all? We need to make a backup of that. I have like a external drive. We should download it all.
I've got external drives myself. I mean, we can.
Yeah, we should back that up. Now you just made me paranoid that something bad's going to happen.
It's probably the internet being stupid. The internet, it gets that way
sometimes. Back that thing up, Tug. Back it up.
Yeah, well, I mean, I agree. I put enough time into the damn thing. I don't exactly want to crash it out either.
So much time. That would be so heartbreaking. I would cry. Literally cry. Oh, God, my week has been so insane. I am so exhausted. I'm just so tired. So much has been going on. I'm fighting on so many different fronts right now. It's insane. Maybe it will end soon. That's what I'm hoping.
Somebody found something fascinating today. Let me pull this up too. So just to give you an idea of Bruce and the insanity that Bruce involves himself in. Now, I haven't looked up the time on this. I just saw this screenshot come up. Here we are. Check this out. Share that for me.
There you go. Okay.
Look, this is a YouTube channel, right? Covering Pennsylvania's first successful anti-slap case.
Oh,
right?
I heard about this today.
Yeah.
Tell me about this.
Yeah, so here's old Brucey right in the comments.
I didn't even see that. Shut the front door. What the heck?
He's polymopping and he's trying to fucking make polymop work here too.
Polyflopping all over the place. This is the public polyflopping is very embarrassing. I don't know. Am I the only one that's embarrassed by this? What does he say? This decision would be perfect in the what the hell's lawsuit. He's sued 10 defendants to silence them. The case is in the Northern District of Florida Federal Court. He has a lawyer who's using his license for a polymop scheme. Funny how he has to write it out because no one knows what the fuck he's talking about. To generate contrived litigation-related content. Can I get a PDF of this court decision, please?
What a moron, dude! Just pull the number on the
lawyer?
case. Yes,
Doesn't he
see
have
the
Pacer?
number on the case, lazy.
Doesn't he have
But
Pacer?
he's not trying to do that. He's trying to bait whoever this person right here is into covering that case. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to talk them into covering the HaleS case, and him filtering it. Because if they make contact,
have you looked up the case?
I
Do we
haven't.
know? He's probably reading it wrong. What's the name of it?
Well, I mean, if it's an anti-slap case, I mean, honestly, each state, their anti-slap all of it differs. So you got to go in and you got to look at it from place to place, and that's going to be the problem. I mean, that's actually a big problem there. You need to look at like where you are and how that relates to it. Like for me, for example, I know Tennessee's very well. We have a very strong slap statutes, so we're protected for a lot of stuff. We have the best.
New York's is very strong now too. It was just updated in 2023, and it requires that attorney's fees are paid if you win anti-slap. They have the opposing party who sued you has to pay.
Yep, that's
new
thing we run into here.
They're starting to strengthen them across the country, which is a good thing, I think. I know there are some arguments. I know Ricketa's argued this a couple of times. There's some lawyers who really don't like anti-slap and others who do. So there's some controversy, but frankly, I think it's I think it's good to strengthen them, because I don't think that, but I don't think what Jeremy's doing is lawsuits against public participation. Not at all. He's not suing people who are critical of him. There are people who are critical of him. I've heard them on channels that you all know. I've heard people be critical of him. Legal Vices was a little critical of him at times, but that's not the main. He wasn't defaming him, right? Criticism is different than defamation.
Well, it's fascinating. The revenge corn guy is apparently just a critic. Really? is that what it is? Would Bruce consider that criticism? If somebody did that to Bruce can't take commentary about his nose. He's gonna
right.
I mean,
right.
really?
Oh, Larry's in the chat. Larry wants to know what happened. Larry, Bruce was denied his motion for attorney's fees. So
also we had that that certain hearing happen today.
Oh my God, yeah. So thank you, sweetheart. Mr. Fox just brought me a Mai Tai. It's like a
thank
vacation.
you, sweetheart.
It's a vacation in a glass. He got creative today. He started making Mai Tais. He's taking the day off tomorrow because it's his birthday. So we're celebrating early. But yeah, there was a disciplinary hearing in was it Connecticut or Massachusetts? I don't know which one. In Connecticut. It was Connecticut.
I think that's right.
Larry wants to know what happened in the Connecticut hearing. I have heard that there was an inside source who went, and because that hearing was public, and that person was inside the courtroom, and they reported that they were there for an hour and a half, but the process went on for longer than that. And so they didn't get to find out what the outcome was. But I can tell you that Bruce did not show up in person, though his lawyer did.
That's hilarious.
He was on Zoom. He was reportedly on Zoom, and he wouldn't turn his camera on. And the judge had to force him to turn his camera on. That's what the person in the courtroom said happened, that he had to be forced to turn his camera on. And then he spent an hour and a half refusing to answer yes or no questions. That is the report from the person who was in the courtroom. Now, there's supposed to be more detailed notes coming out soon when they can, write them all down and organize them and whatnot. And hopefully we'll see that. I wish I had thought about it being open to the public, and I would have, found someone to go and be there for the entire time, because we don't know what the outcome was at this moment. We don't know the outcome yet. But I'm assuming, Larry, it's got to be public record, right? It'll end up on the docket somewhere. It'll end if there was a decision made, it will be made public, I would think, because it was a public hearing, right? Am I wrong on that? I don't know. I think it should be. So that is all I know about the disciplinary hearing that was held today in Connecticut for Manskin's offenses against Connecticut. And Larry wants to know, does anyone have the announcement on the Connecticut Bar website? You mean of the decision? I don't know if there is one yet, and I haven't looked. Do you know where to look, Larry? I actually don't know where to look. I can research it and try and find it. But yeah, if those of you in the chat, if you have the ability to go look for it, Max Lab, if you're around, you probably know where to go look. The Connecticut disciplinary hearing that happened today, there should be something, you know. And it's going to be really interesting. And I'm so thrilled to know there was someone in the courtroom who was there to give a play-by-play. So that the more detailed play-by-play is still coming. Did you say that Jeremy made a short today about it? Because I didn't get to watch it yet.
Yeah, he did.
Should we play it?
Sure.
It's
short. Actually, just play it.
All right, let me see. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. Let me get it set up. Jeremy's so silly. Why is he in a bathroom in front of a toilet?
I wonder what he's talking about with the deuce.
Look at his face. Look at his face. Oh, Lord. Let me back up a little bit so we can see the whole thing. Okay.
Breaking news. Deuce, in his disciplinary hearing in Connecticut, showed up.
The echo.
His attorney showed up. He's on Zoom. The courts forced him to actually show his face on Zoom. And when asked yes or no questions, he refuses to answer with yes or no answers. He goes round and round and round for 5 minutes at a time. Want to find out what happened? Stay tuned. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we kind of know. We know.
If you know, you know. Yeah, you know, I wish I had thought about that, about getting someone in there. Good for Jeremy for getting somebody to go. I hadn't considered it would be open to the public. I don't know why. There's so much going on. I find it hard to concentrate on everything, you know? It's difficult to do.
There's been a lot, an army of things that have been going on, so many multiple cases, and that's just on this, you know, everything else that happens in the world too.
So much. And I mean, I'm keeping up with the Karen Reed trial. Thank God we had a break today. There wasn't any trial today. I have been live streaming that when I can on my channel during the day. Those of you who are following the Karen Reed trial, you can come and watch with me. I have bingo. That's been fun. And I've had some guests on. Flux has joined me, Rosalind Duke, IT Goatee Brad, who, you know, I haven't seen in a while. It's been great to see him, actually. So if you guys are looking, and I know that Larry is covering the Karen Reed trial, he's not doing it live. He's doing recaps. So if you guys are keeping up with that, I've been doing some of that as well. It was nice to have a break today, though. And the weather, it was so beautiful here in New York. And my magnolia tree is in full bloom, and things are looking up as far as the weather is concerned. The back of winter has been broken. I know that when the magnolia blooms. Winter is finally gone. So it's actually spring in New York. And that's a wondrous, magical event, by the way. When those of us up here in the Northeast get the break of winter, it's like you get reborn, you know, like you have a new life.
It's like a sinus hail. So.
Well, I mean, that comes with it too. I'm still choking on whatever it is running down the back of my throat, but I try not to think of it as I look at all the beautiful tulips popping up, and, you know, the magnolia tree is so lovely. And the unfortunately named golden shower tree is about to bloom too.
Gross.
I didn't name it. It's a real tree. Have you ever seen it? It's so beautiful. And yet when
I don't
people
ever want to
ask me,
stand under it now.
when they ask me what it's called, I'm like, golden shower
Yeah,
tree.
you're like, I don't remember.
It's from India, and it really is. They are the most beautiful trees you've ever seen. I have to show you. And you can't, and if you, and I swear to God, like I'm always scared to Google it, right? I'm always so scared. The Latin name is Cassia fistula, which is
Well,
almost
that
as
sounds
bad.
lovely too.
It's
Yeah.
almost as bad.
Oh, it's the fistula, aka the
Yeah,
golden.
it's the golden shower or a fistula. I mean, like, come on. Like, how is this a thing? I'm looking for a great picture. I would like to see like a better picture than what's coming up. What the heck is wrong with these pictures are not doing it any justice. It is one of the most beautiful trees like I've ever seen in my whole dang life. All right, here we go. This is probably a better one. So I have one of these in my yard. I did not plant it, but it was just here with the house. I mean, look at it. It's like a wisteria or a, with the hanging flowers, and they're all bright yellow, and they bring the bees. Oh man, they bring the bees to the yard. All the bees to the yard come for the golden shower tree. It's so cool.
I never knew bees were into that.
Oh my God. Speaking of fistulas, my polymop prolapsed again.
Are you saying the bees are into that? That sounds like some code word too. All those bees are into golden showers. Okay.
But I mean, look at how pretty it is. And I have one of these. It's amazing. But whenever people ask me, what is that beautiful tree? I'm so embarrassed to say what it is. They really need to change its name. I need to start a petition.
A petition for it.
Change the name of the unfortunately named golden shower tree.
You're like, well, actually.
Oh God. All right, let's see. I think Larry might have found something. Let me see. Uh-oh, he's calling. Well, Larry, do you want me to answer?
Yeah,
Hold on.
Answer.
All right, hold on. All right, I'm answering it. He knows I'm live. You know I'm live, right? You're live.
Yeah, of course I know.
Okay.
Of course I do.
All right.
I'm sending you the link right now. Check it out.
Okay. Are you sending it on Proton on my mail or phone?
I'm sending it on your email.
Yeah, that's good. That's great. Email is perfect.
All right. Yeah, Proton.
Yeah. Okay, bye.
The fun.
Ooh, we didn't know we were going to have breaking news.
I knew something would come up today because we said last night I made definitive plans. You remember that? I said that. I said something will happen because I made definitive plans. I said we are definitely doing this tonight, which means something major will happen tomorrow.
You did say that. I can confirm, chat. He said that. Look at this. Gamer Jackie says we just called it a golden rain tree. That's much better. That's what I'm going to call it from now on. We're going to call it. I don't know.
After I know what it's called, none of it's good. Everything sounds bad now. I mean, golden rain just sounds like a golden shower, like mixed up in it.
Oh no, the link he sent won't open for me. What the heck?
It's actually a joke. He's like, ha 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 ha.
Wait, why won't it open? It's a PDF. It won't. Well, let me try this. Open in maybe a private window. Oh, there we go. I got it. I got it.
Forward it to me if you're not.
I got it. Okay. All right. Do we have any information in it?
Good.
No. All it says is it's just a confirmation that the hearing was today. So there isn't a ruling on it that I can see. Yeah. It just says it's a statewide grievance committee reviewing hearings in May 2025. The hearings scheduled below are subject to postponement at any time. Note, all hearings are in person unless otherwise noted below. And the very first one is Jones v. Bruce Manskin, May 1st, in Bridgeport at 9:30 a.m. And that's all it says. It doesn't have any other info, unfortunately, like about what happened. But I believe that we will find out as you know, as soon as the report comes in from the person who was in the courtroom. Unfortunately, that person wasn't able to stay the whole time, and hopefully we'll find out what the actual outcome was. I would imagine that it will be posted somewhere, though.
Man, I'm curious now. Yeah.
I
really
know.
wanna
We
know.
need a Connecticut lawyer who can direct us to where we would find it. The chat wants to know, what was his good reason for not showing up? Who the hell knows?
Does he have good reasons for anything, really?
Yeah, I've never really seen a good reason come from him, but he
What's
does
a good
have
reason?
a lot
Because nobody's done anything about him not doing it.
Yeah, he does seem to have the demeanor of a child who has never really been properly disciplined.
Yep. Like, I
That's
don't
the
have to
problem.
do it. It's like, all right. It is crazy to see how, I mean, again, now, granted, everything that's been going on, you know, with the sanctions and all of that, we don't know how that'll turn out yet. So we are still waiting on some answers for that. But until something happens.
Chat, what do you mean Kurt's talking about my hairline? That sweaty bald guy who hates me? He's talking about my hairline? My hairline is the one he's worried about? That's unfortunate for him. But what do you mean? Like currently? Like live? That would be hilarious. Someone send me a clip of that if that actually exists. Because that would be funny. Kurt says I'm messaging him. Oh no, what if it's fake Megan Fox? I'm not messaging Kurt. I did not message him. That did not happen. No.
Oh no!
What?
He's gonna think you. He's gonna be like start an internet war over that.
With like
fuck that Megan Fox.
Oh shit! Is it the satire one? Oh, that would be bad.
Oh my god, it's fucking funny.
That would be so bad.
I've seen internet wars kick off for shit like that before.
Oh, Larry says good night. Good night, Larry.
See you, Larry.
That would be so bad if that's what's happening. Then again, it could just be a troll in the chat just making trouble.
It could be too.
Yeah,
it would be so funny if that
Kurt,
were true.
Kurt knows I can't message him because he blocked me ages ago. But if Megan Faux Pas is messaging him, oh my god, that would be so funny. I don't know if that's real, but god, that would be funny. I'm not her, by the way. I don't know who it is, and certain people who know won't tell me. And it's been driving me crazy, actually. But I have no idea who it is. It's not me. But it is funny. I will give it that. It is very funny.
Yeah, if that ended up being, again, it could just be somebody starting shit too.
It could be. It could be. It could be someone starting shit. That's true. Oh my god, no, it's real. He's on a live right now and his chat is telling him if you're getting messages from Megan, it's not actually her. Oh no! This is actually happening. I'm sorry. I have to stream snipe him. I have to.
Oh my god!
Just for a second.
Oh my god, dude!
If he's really saying this is so insane.
It's a little hard to write a log when there's no power.
What are we doing, Kurt? I'm backing up to see if he's complaining about me.
Message, the court's starting late tomorrow. Do you happen to know what time it is starting tomorrow? I mean, even gaming. Yeah.
Okay, maybe he's just building a computer. But I do see his chat talking about it. Which is, see, here's one. If you're getting any kind of messages from a Megan Fox account, it's not actually her. Oh no. What have you done, Megan Faux Pas? What have you done? Don't start an internet war with the fat sweaty guy who hates me. I don't need any more shade from Kurt.
Sure you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, terrible. That's what I meant. Terrible.
I don't want any more shade from Kurt.
That's what I meant. I meant terrible.
Oh, MG Law is over there. He can tell me what happened. I'm going to ask him later. He'll tell me the truth. He won't lie to me. Lord have mercy. The internet drama and the wars just never end. Sorry, folks. I know you have no idea who Kurt is, and that's okay. Some of you do. But I won't subject any of you, the rest of you, to.
I hate the internet wars sometimes.
I know, I do too.
I like the silly dumb shit. I just hate it when people like go crazy, and start trying to ruin each other. It's like, are you kidding me, people?
I'm asking MG. Oh my God. I'm just telling him that's probably a satire account. Good Lord. Okay. Anywho.
Here's a question. I was organizing a bunch of stuff. Did we ever get the quote unquote expert report that the ecosystem bought? Did they ever dump that whole thing out there?
I feel like they read parts of it, but I don't think I saw an entire report, although I could be wrong. Maybe I did. Maybe we saw that.
I don't remember seeing the whole thing, but it's been so long, you know.
Yeah, I feel like I know they talked about it on the show. We had enough information to see that what they were comparing, and it wasn't a whole lot of handwriting samples. That was one thing I remember from it. So I remember seeing some pages.
Yeah, but I don't remember the whole thing. If anybody's got that whole thing, send it to me. I'm compiling everything. You know, I'm getting all the minutia in order that I can find.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like we saw a lot of it though. But I'm not sure if Bruce might have actually sent. I have this vague memory of Bruce sending it to me.
See, I don't remember.
But I never deleted any of his messages, so I can, because I delete a lot of messages, but I saved all those just in case. Rosalind, you have to give me a timestamp. You have to give me you have to tell me where and when. Like I can't, because MG says he's been in there for 30 minutes and hasn't heard anything. So it's for sure 30 minutes ago, at least. All right. Someone just find it later and send me a clip, because it will be funny to laugh at some point. All right. Those of you who are here who have no clue what I'm talking about, I'm very sorry. We will move on. Okay. What are we going to do? We are going to read. We're going to continue reading the amended complaint. And I have it pulled up to approximately where we were. I believe I know where we were, but let me make sure that I'm in the right
the chat knew last time.
Yeah, chat. Do you remember what page it was? Anybody? I feel like it was around page 28.
I mean, chat was all over that last time. Ooh,
29. I was right. I was so close. That's right. Yes. This is where we left off. Okay.
That's awesome. I found a document I was missing.
All right. Here we go. You found a document? You found which one?
Just an old one. One of the old filings that was.
Look at these troublemakers in the chat. 69, 82, 59. Look at you. Look at all you. 1,529.
You were too late to do that last time, though.
Page 734.
You were slipping last time. Yeah, very, very much. You were slipping last time. Because, I mean, you know, we actually found out the real number last time.
Yeah, you gave us the real number way too fast. You didn't fuck with us first. You missed your opportunity. Caleb says Kurt's still talking about me. When I turned it on, he was talking about boring processors.
That may be a fucking troll, too.
I know. You're trolling me. You're trying to derail me. Stop it.
I hear a little voice popping in. Hey, kiddo. What are you doing?
Hey.
Hey.
The red buses only have 6 on them.
Really?
Just 6.
Just 6? Oh, man.
No, you know those 6, you know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Or stuff, you know, like that. About 6.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Like that right there. That's 6 right there.
What are you pointing at? Show me. Like the number 6?
Those 6 like this. Like this.
Like lines like this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sticks? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Sticks. I thought you said 6. My bad.
Yeah. And why do we have 6?
I have no idea. But here, give me a hug. You gotta go upstairs. I got some stuff I gotta do. Okay, come here. I need my hug first, though.
I'm very thirsty for some milk.
Tell Sissy to get you something. Then. Tell her Dad said. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Tell her. Say Dad said.
Well, what Sissy doesn't care because I'll sit down or you'll go.
Do what?
Sissy says, do easy to.
Yeah, well, tell Sissy to get her. Tell her. I told you to. Okay. Tell her I said. Love you. Love you.
I think lip glosses taste like stuff if I try them.
You don't need to taste lip gloss. She's like, I think lip gloss would taste like, no, you don't taste lip gloss. That is not a conversation.
It tastes like strawberry, it tastes like green apple, it tastes like grapes.
Okay.
All
right.
right.
Okay, kiddo. All right. Tell Sissy to get that for you, though. Okay. All right. I'm ready.
All right. So we left off at the top of page 29, where we were, I think you finished reading this paragraph. This was the message from John.
Yep.
And he was threatening Jeremy. On August 8th, 2023, Cook stated in chat, I'm not worried about him. There's an old saying, the older you get, the more life imprisonment doesn't mean shit.
How is that not a threat, though? Every time it comes up, I feel like we need to note that. Like, can he explain the meaning where that is not a threat?
I can't think of one. There isn't one. There isn't one.
Yeah. There are only a few things you can do to people, and they're all extremely bad if you're going to
really bad.
Yep.
After a full hearing with Cook, present in September 2023, an Ohio court issued a 2-year renewable restraining order injunction against Cook for stalking Mr. HaleS and his fiancée. To date, this has not stopped Cook from continuing his illegal acts against HaleS. Unfortunately, as will be shown, by September of 2024, Cook had already enlisted his other co-defendants in this case to join the malicious conspiracy to harm HaleS. Cook,
how is that? Remember that thing he posted to the other person saying that this is an anti-slap case? How is somebody having a protective order against someone else and continuing to harass and get third parties involved? How exactly is that a anti-slap case again?
It's not. This does not. None of this is about silencing speech. It's about stopping people from doing illegal things and
damaging business
and stalking.
Yeah.
Right. None of this is about speech. None of it. Cook, upon believing Weeks was giving a great deal of money to himself and to Preston, suggested during a Weeks live stream that they all go on a cruise together.
The cruise made it on.
Yeah. Corolla wants to know, what is anti-slap? Anti-slap means a strategic lawsuit against public participation. It is specifically and generally used in situations where, for instance, let's say a construction company is building a building and it caused an uproar in the neighborhood, right? The neighborhood is against whatever this building is going up. And so they will protest this building. Sometimes a builder will then sue the protesters to stop them from speaking out publicly about this building that's going up in the neighborhood. That's where it pretty much started, with like building and disputes in neighborhoods for that. And so it grew out of that. It grew out of people wanting to protest whatever and tell the public that they are against a thing. And then the person doing the thing sues them to silence them. To take away their right to speak. And that is illegal. That has become, there are laws about it called anti-slap laws, where you're not allowed to stop people from exercising their First Amendment rights to say this thing is bad and it needs to stop. However, it does not include defamation. It is only for protected speech, right? Mm-hmm. Protected speech, like and opinions and satire and parody. It is not for making factual statements about a person or an industry or a company that are untrue, and you know that they're untrue and they're
That's why,
maliciously done.
That's why Paint Chips is arguing that everything that he did was satire. Because if he argues it falls under satire, then, well, you know, and again, you decide, you know, when you look at that, is that satire really, you know? What a mess, man. What a mess. But I mean, their argument, again, they leave out that little inconvenient truths. Like, oh, well, free speech. Huh. What about the protective order? What about violation 1? What about violation 2? What about building an actual system, not to critique, not to make fun of, but going after every business venture that a person has?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. All right, mods, kill the Kurt talk in the chat. Delete the messages if they're going to continue doing it. I'm going to tell you, chat, I don't care what's going on in another live stream, and it's against chat rules to talk about it in chat. We're going to stay on topic. And it appears that we've been raided by some trolls who want to come over here and derail the stream. So we are not going to talk about that anymore. So if you continue to talk about it, the mods are going to time you out. And if you come back, you're going to get banned. Okay? Because we're not doing that. So all of you, these are probably troll raiders from Kurt's chat. So we're going to get rid of that now. Stop it. I've had enough. Don't derail the chat. Okay. Mods, go ahead and start deleting and timing out. And if they come back, ban hammer. Okay. Moving on. Cook, upon believing Weeks was giving a great deal of money to himself and to Preston, suggested during a Weeks live stream that they all go on a cruise together. All right, Tug, you are on 110.
It's awesome, though. I think it's cool that the the cruise, you know, they're like, the cruise will never come out, blah, 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 blah. Well, about that. Okay, give me a second here. All right. In actuality, Cook's process and strategy is nothing more than a scheme to enrich himself at the expense of consumers and HaleS. Helm's act and Helm's furtherance of Weeks' scheme. HaleS is a competitor. Helm is a competitor. Let me get this. I'm not used to somebody having the same, the same start. Usually I could just say HaleS or, Cook or Weeks. Helm is a competitor of HaleS. There we go. For internet sales and marketing as a host and or operator of the YouTube channel MLS, Making Law Simple, where he refers to himself as the God of Law. The current YouTube's
That's not at all embarrassing.
Of over 3,000 people. Helm's YouTube channel has online stores selling merchandise to viewers. Okay, and also seeks online tips and donations from his online viewers via Cash App. Need to roll down. Helm has expended and continues to expend substantial time, money, resources into acquiring subscribers, providing ongoing programs, maintaining relationships, and goodwill with its viewers. Early 2024, Helm appeared on YouTube live stream with HaleS and seemed very friendly with Mr. HaleS. Helm asked Mr. HaleS to join him on a live stream to play Legos with him, which is something that Helm's
and right now, all the Lego fans are losing their minds because Lego is not capitalized and there's an S on it. Randy, you done messed up.
Legos.
It is not Legos. It's all caps LEGO bricks. Lego
That's
bricks.
Funny.
Yep, and people yell at me about this all the time. I just know everyone who plays Lego is like freaking out right now at the way it's formatted.
So if I ever really want to just make some Lego folks mad, that's how I do it.
Yep. Just say I love Legos, and they go nuts. They're a bunch of autistic,
I'll
crazy about it.
I'll put it into like thumbnails and stuff. Giant words. Lego.
I get yelled at by them all the time.
That's hilarious, though. All right. So in early 2024,
and by the way, I too enjoy working with Lego bricks on my channel. By the way, I also enjoy that. So no shade. I like Lego.
With Legos? Is that what you said?
I did not. I said Lego. I have been traumatized by the Lego nerds, and I shall never say it with an S again.
Was it that bad for real?
Yes, it was that bad. If you say it with an S, you will get like 1 million people telling you you're saying it wrong. It's not Legos, it's Lego. It's a trademark. It's all caps. You're spelling it wrong. You're saying it wrong. Like they get very upset.
I'm going to post that on Twitter. I'm going to be like, is it Lego or Legos?
Do it. Do it. They will lose their minds.
I will. After I read this page, when I get to your part, I'm going to do it. Which is something that Helm enjoys doing on his YouTube channel. Mr. HaleS did not respond to Helm regarding playing Legos with Helm on Helm's live stream. Thereafter, Helm saw a photo of Mr. HaleS playing Legos with Larry Foreman Esquire, who operates a YouTube channel with a current
YouTube subscription fan base of over 497,000 people. Must be nice. The DUI Guy Plus buckle up, and as such is a competitor with Helm on YouTube.
Is it Lego? Legos. And I'm going to capitalize there. Just, yeah.
Helm was upset by this. Accordingly, in retaliation, Helm contacted Preston and Cook and offered his assistance. As a result, Helm decided to join Preston and Cook's conspiracy to take down HaleS and Mr. HaleS. In the spring of 2024, Helm contacted Manskin and others to enlist them as co-conspirators to take down HaleS and Mr. HaleS, and labeling the malicious conspiracy to harm HaleS as the anti-What the HaleS media ecosystem.
I did post that.
You're going to get so many people. Like,
oh my God. That's so funny. People are they won't know what the fuck that's about.
Yeah, I know.
I love that kind of trolling, though. It's always fun. Twitter is a beautiful place. You know, here's a piece of advice to any of you that just partially frequent that. If you do something like that and you know you're trolling and something may blow up, just mute the thread afterwards. You never have to mess with it again. Just forget you posted it. Let everybody go crazy. Let people fight over it. Let it become a blood sport. You know, have fun.
I agree. And the best thing to do is mute those when it goes viral and people attack you. It's best to just mute it so you're not tempted to respond to idiots.
Well, yeah, if you get any attention on anything on there, you might as well mute it. There is no point in actually.
Yeah, you're right. There's no point. There's no point in participating.
No, there's no positive to it. Okay. Anyway,
here we go. Helm also invited Manskin to appear with him on Helm's YouTube channel, and Manskin did so in the summer of 2024, thus displaying their relationship as joint tortfeasors and co-conspirators for all the world to see. Since April 2024, Helm has made YouTube video publications on his YouTube channel, which are 1, part of the anti-What the HaleS media ecosystem, and 2, replete with further false statements about HaleS. For example, in one 2024 broadcast publication, Let's Talk About Florida Man, What the HaleS, Helm made the following false statement about Mr. HaleS. Jeremy HaleS falsely claims he does not earn money off of YouTube. In another 2024 video, Helm said, and this is your paragraph.
Let me come back to that. Like I said, I'm organizing folders while we're doing stuff. The God of Law is going to prove in this video why Jeremy HaleS is twice as dumb, and that's not an opinion. That's not an opinion. He's going to prove it because fair use. Anybody on YouTube can use my videos without permission. It falls under fair use. People can use my name, image, content, videos, and intellectual property to comment to each for news, and the list goes on and on and on. So regardless of how Mr. HaleS simply ignores copyright law and now looking even more foolish, his own words coming back to haunt him. 121, on or about November 15th, 2024, Helm appears on a week's YouTube live stream and stated regarding the false signs about Mr. Jeremy Hale's, quote, I saw a picture of Germ planting the signs himself. Okay, that's going to be an exhibit too.
That's an unfortunate statement.
Yeah, yeah. In these videos, Helm makes false statements about HaleS and Mr. HaleS that are presented in a way that imply clear factual accusations. In actuality, Helm's process and strategy is nothing more than a scheme to enrich himself at the expense of consumers and HaleS. Manskin, here's Manskin's act and Manskin's furtherance of Week's scheme. So in early 2024, Manskin initiated contact with Preston by reaching out to her on Preston's Facebook Messenger. As a result, Manskin decided to join Preston and Cook's plan to quote-unquote take down HaleS and become a co-conspirator to quote-unquote take down HaleS and Mr. HaleS as part of the anti-what the HaleS media ecosystem.
To begin, Manskin, on or about March 11th, sent a letter out to many YouTube law channels. Yep, he sure did. Soliciting coverage for himself. Yep, and connecting this to HaleS and Mr. HaleS, stating inter alia, from Bruce Manskin, March 11th, judicial misconduct and cover-up. You know what? I could read this letter, or I could let Suno AI sing it to you.
Yeah, let's do the song.
Which is exactly what we're going to do. Because I have worked on it. I don't have a video for it yet, but I do have a song. And you'll see that it is exactly the same. Well, I can't put them both up on the screen at the same time, unfortunately. But I can't. Well, maybe I could. Maybe if I download it as an MP3, I can play it as an audio file while we read along. Should I do that? I should do that. That's funny. Here it is. I have it here. I'm going to download it. Let's see. How do I do that? Download as an MP3. Save as. And then we will go over here to my Suno file. And we shall save it right here. It's called Mac and Cheese Scandal. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to share it as an audio file. Oh, do I have to stop the screen to do it? No, I don't. There's no audio file share. Oh, wait. Hold on. I might have another way. Hold, please. Where's my music? We haven't played this music in a while. Let's see. Where's my... I have hold music. There we go.
No, not the hold music. No.
Don't act like you don't love it.
No, now after this, I'll have to listen to The Girl from Ipanema. It triggers that in me.
You love it. It makes you want to go get them like a pina colada and just like cha-cha down the beach.
Actually, it makes me think of the horror movie Deep Rising, because they are in an elevator and The Girl from Ipanema comes on. So I have to watch that damn movie after this.
You are gonna you have a horror connection to every damn thing in the universe. I swear to God. Oh my God, it worked. It totally worked. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. All right. Are you guys ready? Are you ready for this? This is gonna be epic. Here we go.
Hi, Miss Fox.
I've been catching up on the What the HaleS saga. As a 27-year lawyer, I have some thoughts if you're interested. I also have some questions that I'd love to ask if you're willing to understand the origins of the HaleS Linnet War and how you came to write about it on PJ Media. I have myself filed complaints against judges in the past and written a lot of op-eds.
New Haven Register, Connecticut Law Tribune. Easy to find with Google search of my name.
It's a mac and cheese scandal with all the corruption you can handle. You'll love this tale of sorrow.
Always like this song.
Have me on the
Yeah, me
show
too.
tomorrow.
It's a great song. All right, we're about to start the next paragraph.
Easy to find with Google search of my name.
It's a mac and cheese scandal with all the corruption you can handle. You'll love this tale of sorrow. Have me on the show tomorrow. I have a story of a Connecticut judge who allowed 2 lawyers to engage in open conflict. And when the conflict was reported in a bar complaint, it was whitewashed to protect the lawyers and judge. It's a mac and cheese scandal with all the corruption you can handle. You'll love this tale of sorrow. Have me on the show tomorrow. It was all part of a scheme to steal a macaroni and cheese restaurant LLC and the market created by his founder.
Very entertaining stuff, I assure you.
Here's a link to a short that discusses the conflict and cover-up in the context of comparing that to a current, ongoing disciplinary proceeding against me to show the dichotomy of cover-up, conjure up in the lawyer disciplinary process in Connecticut. For powerful lawyers and judges, misconduct is covered up. For powerless solo lawyers, misconduct is conjured up so they can make their numbers.
If interested, I have a much more detailed written article about the conflict cover-up, which I can share with you. It has not been published yet. Every fact
Word
I
for
state
word
in the op-ed and the longer piece is documented in court transcripts and filings.
It's a mac and cheese scandal with all the corruption you can handle. You'll love this
That song makes Bruce way more interesting than he should be.
Right, it does.
Yeah, easy to find with Google search of my name.
Once this story is reported, get picked up, it has legs.
It has legs.
Busted out by an appropriate source, such as yourself. The judge's conduct can and should result in serious consequences, especially given that it was not known when she was confirmed to the federal bench. If it were, she likely would not have won confirmation. It's a mac and cheese scandal with all the corruption you can handle. You'll love this tale of sorrow. Have me on the show tomorrow. Thanks. And please let me know if you'd like to speak. Bruce Manskin, SQ.
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 I've been catching
I
up
like
on
that
the
better.
Why
Hale
is it
saga.
stopping
As a
it? Why is it
27-year
starting again?
lawyer, I have some-
Stop. Oh, I had it set on loop. That was my mistake. Sorry.
SQ, man.
SQ, Bruce Manskin SQ. Yeah, so my AI is not only incredibly good, it's also very accurate. Word for word. As you can see, we read through, except for the chorus, which of course I had to make up because, we needed some rhyming singing in there somewhere. Escuela, Bruce Manskin Escuela. Yes. All right. It was about this time when Manskin initiated contact with Preston that he thereafter wrote the initial motions to dismiss in a federal lawsuit related to this case. These motions were later denied. However, these were filed pro se by Preston and Cook in April of 2024. Trying to still stay hidden, on April 19th, 2024, Manskin wrote to that umbrella guy. Ooh, the umbrella man.
The umbrella man. Yeah.
Tug, a popular YouTube host on legal issues nationwide, seeking to promote himself, and stated, inter alia, did I put this one to? I didn't. I should have put this one to music. Should we do it right now and see what it comes up with?
Do it. Just
Do
throw
it.
it there.
All right,
Just throw it there randomly.
I can't copy it though. You have to send me. I have got to pull it up on the Dropbox so I can copy the text. Hold on. Hold, please. It's going to be under your emails, right? Emails Tug. Okay, there. Bruce mails not. You have so many. What the hell? Where is it?
It should be number 1.
Number 1?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ah, crap! It's a PDF thumbnail. It's a thumbnail.
There should be a screenshot of it too.
A screenshot won't help me. I need to copy text.
Well, yeah, save them as PDF files. So that way they can be admissible in a court.
All right, but do you have the email? You can just copy and paste.
Well, give me a minute. I bet I do. I bet I do still, because I've never deleted anything he has.
And then I'll paste it in there.
All right, just give me a second.
All right.
Actually,
I'm so high maintenance and needy.
I know, man. What is up with this today? Lordy.
I have problems. I don't know. I need things, and I appreciate it when you drop what you're doing and give me those things. I am very needy.
Oh, I don't know. It may take me forever to find it. Actually, there's a mess over here. You know.
Oh no,
It'd
really?
be easier just to, yeah.
Crap.
Probably.
Why can't I copy I wonder if I could. Oh, I know what I could try. Wait.
see
It's
if I
not
can-
over yet. I know.
Can't
Let's
you
go
just
to
copy off
comment.
the...
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
What the shit?
Select. Here, let's see if it works. Let's see.
Should be able to copy the words.
Oh, look, I can do it. I can. I
Yeah.
just had to. Okay, we'll have to put
You
your
just had
name.
to...
There
you
we
had
go.
to
I'll add
engineer
that.
it.
I'll add that. Okay, here we go. All right. We're going to drop this in the Suno. We're going to watch the magic work. Are you ready? This is the magic that is Suno AI. Here we go. Present, share screen. Let's do Suno so you guys can see me doing this. Oh, it's so good. It's so fun. All right. We're going to do, here's the lyrics. There we go. We'll paste that in there. And we got to add Tug's name. Tug.
Boom, 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 boom.
All right. What kind of style? What kind of music? I know you're going to say gangster rap. What kind of style?
Well, see, I mean, if you're not going to throw it to rap, I don't know. Just pick something random. Let it suggest something.
Let
to
it suggest
have fun with it.
something random. Okay, let's see.
As long as it, you know, like if it sounds really awful and you're like, no, I don't like that, just skip it and make it, bring up another random.
I don't think I can. I don't think that's an option.
What, randoms? There should be random suggestions. There used to be at the bottom. They used to have random suggestions.
At the bottom?
Yeah, it used to be in the
Do you see it? Look at the screen. It's on the screen. Do you not see it? Oh, no, I didn't share it. Darn it. Okay.
I wasn't looking anyway.
Here, I put the lyrics in.
They have, like style description. You see it across the bottom. They have random, like things across the bottom there.
Let's just pick one.
Yeah, you can just grab one, or I believe that's a refresh button, isn't it? Right there.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
just randomize them, You just see if you don't like anything.
Sad and beautiful.
No, I don't want sad. Yeah. I don't want
All right.
sad and beautiful.
Lo-fi, indie
I don't want-
Rock,
I don't want
reggae.
ethereal-
Oh, reggae might be
Oh
funny.
my God, reggae.
That might be funny. Let's try it. Let's try. We're gonna call it letter to Tug. All right, ready? Here we go.
Reggae.
Here we go. Letter to Tug.
God knows what kind of mess this is going to be.
It's probably gonna be terrible.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a flaming train wreck.
Talk. A serious question. Why are you undoing here and Megan Fox and legal vices and legally and MG law all doing the exact same thing? None of you have even one person on your webcast to offer a different perspective, such as a lawyer who can engage in actual legal analysis. It's all
I
the
love
same.
it.
Watching the videos of hearings,
Hey, Mom.
making silly jokes to pander to all the
Silly
Hales
jokes.
fans. Not
Hey,
silly
Mom.
joke. Acknowledging anything negative with respect to Hale's Megan Fox's original PJ Media article is so inaccurate about the legal issues.
Hell yeah, that actually worked
yeah.
out really well.
Just like Larry Foreman said,
Larry Foreman. Yeah.
Amendment or Fourth Amendment apply to the case before Judge Dutton says. All of the whitey coverage started from that.
I love this.
Why did Megan decide to write that piece? How much
Why
of this
did
is
Megan?
orchestrated by HaleS for content? In my opinion,
I love
all
this.
it will take to completely turn the tables is a competent lawyer willing to represent Preston in federal court where she can bring counterclaims that would be much stronger than the claims HaleS brought. Let me know
This
if
is
you
a
want
banger.
to set your
It is,
coverage
actually.
apart by having a serious lawyer discuss the many issues not being discussed.
Oh my
All the
God.
whitey coverage started from that. Oh, and why did Megan decide to write that piece? How much of this is orchestrated by HaleS for content?
All right, I am overwhelmed right now. I have to stop for a second because I have to tell you, my grandmother is Jamaican. My grandmother, who was 99 when she died recently, and she says my name exactly like that, Megan. Megan. Gone. My little white grandmother is Jamaican. She was born in Jamaica, raised in Jamaica, speaks with Jamaican patois, or spoke. She's not here anymore. But I am dying. I love this so much. But I have to go back to my favorite moment where this song caught me. This song got me at Larry Foreman. You had me at Larry Foreman. Listen to the change of the music when he says Larry.
And why did Megan decide to write amendment apply to the case before Judge the Tubman said the same nonsense? I that the Sixth Amendment or Fourth Amendment about the legal issues.
Here it is.
And amazingly, even lawyers like Larry Foreman said the same nonsense. I that the Sixth Amendment or Fourth Amendment apply to the case before Judge the Tubman says.
This is a banger.
All of the whitey coverage started from that. Oh, and why did Megan decide to write that piece? How much of this is orchestrated by HaleS for content? In my opinion, all it will take
It's so
to
fucking funny.
the tables is a competent lawyer willing to represent Preston in federal court where she can bring counterclaims that would be much stronger than the claims HaleS brought. Let me know if you want to set your coverage apart by having a serious lawyer.
Oh my God, I love it.
Issues not being discussed. All of the whitey coverage started from that. Oh, and why did Megan decide to write that piece? How much of this is orchestrated by HaleS for content? Only 4 months say the same nonsense. Only 4 months say the same nonsense.
Larry Foreman. Oh my God. I love it. Larry Foreman. I can't believe that happened on the first try. Sometimes
usually they don't though.
Usually they don't, but sometimes they do. And when they hit on the first try, it never gets better than that. I've had this experience before. Like this is going to be a new video, by the way. I'm going to make it into a video. This is unbelievable. First try. It is a banger. And also I love reggae music. It reminds me of my grandmother. I love Jamaican accents. I had a Jamaican nanny too. And she was the same. When she would come in to wake me up in the morning, she would, Megan, wake up, Megan, wake up, wake up. And it was so funny because I was hard to wake up. I was a night person. I'm still a night person in the morning, man. And this poor woman, she'd be trying so hard to wake me up. You know, I was like 11 years old, 12 years old. You know, you get to that stage where all you want to do is sleep. And this poor woman was always constantly trying to wake me up. Oh God, I love it. All right. So there's the letter that he wrote to Tug, set to reggae. Good God, I love this song. This one is going in the musical. It's there. The decision has been made. God, I'm so glad you said reggae. That was hilarious.
Every now and then it works.
Oh my God. It's like kismet, you know, that it worked during a live stream is even more unbelievable.
You know, if these
usually I can go through things like 100 times before I get what I want.
If they weren't false flagging morons, they could have fun and, you know, you'd even be like, hey, you could use it. But unfortunately, they can't. And you do own the copyright on that because you're a paying customer. So you do it.
That's right.
Mm-hmm. It's very much in the TOS of it. So
that's right.
Sorry, you can't have the cool song that makes you sound like a moron.
Yeah. Oh my God, fantastic. All right. After sending these emails, Manskin stated publicly that his goal is to create an anti-what the HaleS media ecosystem. All right, you're up.
He very much did say that too.
We have the proof.
Thereafter, Helm also invited Manskin to appear with him on Helm's YouTube channel. Manskin did so 2024. They're displaying their relationship as joint tortfeasors, and co-conspirators for all the world to see. February 17th, 2025, Manskin contacted Whatnot Inc., a company which has business relationship with HaleS via email. In that email, Manskin made false statements to Whatnot Inc., copying a third party as well. Yes, indeed. We remember that. Remember when he tried to play that off like he didn't do anything wrong, too? That was amazing. As part of the malicious conspiracy to harm HaleS, I mean, I've never seen anybody, well, denying. We've never contacted anyone. By the way, I'm going to destroy it in court, no less. Oh, like talking about it, denying it in court. Like, that was amazing. I've never seen anything like it. As part of the malicious conspiracy to harm HaleS, to damage HaleS' business reputation and to interfere with HaleS' relationship with Whatnot Inc. by stating, quote, Mr. Cam should know that you are dragging him and his company into your client's scam of contrived litigation and to create YouTube content your client's storyline. Mr. Cam may be interested to learn that as part of you and your client's litigation scam that you're now trying to involve Whatnot Inc. And he's committed perjury to trick federal court and exercise jurisdiction by filing a false affidavit. I think he should have underlined the other part here too, because this part should have been stating my client made and were making online posts calling him a child predator constantly and ongoing to this day. I think that should have been underlined. When you put anybody's name with child predator, yeah, that's bad news. And that has counsel. You did nothing to confirm whether there were any such online posts before you signed the motion of opposition that relied on that perjured statement. I would think any company would want to know if one of their prominent customers who regularly promotes his business with them is falsely using them to support fake lawsuits.
By the way, the chat has mentioned now that song had Cruise to Jamaica vibes, which is so funny because we just talked about the ecosystem cruise. The video ideas that are coming up, we are going to put them on a cruise ship.
Oh my God.
On the bongos or what do you call those steel drums? The steel drums. Oh my God, it's going to be so good.
Oh, shit. What do you call those steel drums? Oh, the steel drums.
Bongos, they're steel drums.
That just made me laugh. You're like, what do you call those steel drums? Oh, steel drums.
That's how fast my brain works. I said bongos. What do you call those? And then it came out steel drums. That's how fast my brain is.
You outran yourself. That's hilarious.
I did. My brain, my ADHD brain is like a race car. It's like Larry's Lamborghini. It sometimes gets ahead of me, and that's what happens. Call the cruise ship the Titanic, says. Oh my God. The video ideas are coming fast and furious right now, you guys. Fast and furious. Keep them coming. You tell me what you want AI to show you on this for this video. This video is happening. It is happening. I will probably work on it. Tomorrow is Mr. Fox's birthday, by the way. And it's also Nicholas Staro's birthday. So Nick has a birthday stream, actually, that he has invited me to. I don't know if I'm going to... I've told him I would let him know tomorrow if I can make it, because I know we have plans to go out. But I may be there. It starts at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if those of you who can't... those of you who can be there, make sure you go celebrate his birthday with him, with Nicholas Staro. Very good friend of the show and friend of Legal Vices as well. And but anyway, yeah, so 2 birthdays tomorrow. I didn't realize that Mr. Fox and Nicholas shared the same birthday, but that's fun. So anyway, I may be doing that tomorrow. All right. Is it my turn or yours? I forget.
It's yours.
Okay. Manskin. What are we at? An hour 15. What are we? We're on page 37. All right. Here's what we will do. We will go to... I think where does this end?
Let's
we'll go here. We'll stop at G, okay? Because that's only 2
what page
pages.
is that? Okay.
We will stop at
Yeah.
30.
I always hate setting too much, because we do talk and stuff, and I hate being put on a time limit where I feel like I can't talk. Like,
Oh
fuck
yeah,
that.
yeah. No, screw that. No, we can do that. We don't need to worry about that. But like, I'm not in a rush or anything. But I figure if we make it down to G, that would be great, and then we can have more fun or whatever, or do super chats or whatever. Manskin. By the way, thank you all 2,900 of you here, and however many of you are here on Rumble. I don't even know. Welcome, Rumblers. By the way, I didn't even bother to mention you. I'm very sorry. You guys get you're like the redhead. You're like the redheaded stepchild over there, but we still love you. It's just that, sometimes we forget to feed you, and that's unfortunate. But we love you guys. And if you haven't hit the like and subscribe, make sure you do that, including if you are subscribed, make sure you check to make sure you're still subscribed. Because YouTube sometimes, they unsubscribe you, and you didn't mean to have that happen. All right. And thank you, by the way, for sending super chats. By the way, I have a very exciting announcement. I am in the process of setting up supertip.gg/Megan Fox. That it exists right now, but there's only 4 voices on it. And this is a new program where it's a super chat. It's like super chats, but they only take 10%, and you get an AI voice that reads your super chat. But right now there's only 4 voices on it. It's Nick Rekieta, and then like the founder of it, and Darrell Brooks. Currently, I have a bunch of voices. Yeah, Darrell Brooks. I have a bunch of voices that I put. Well, because that one was already made, so I
just laugh at it.
I snagged it from Rekieta's channel. But I have a bunch of voices in the process. It's going to include my voice, my dad's voice, which is going to be absolutely hysterical. I have a pregnancy faker. I'm working on the douche canoe. I have a Florida woman, and I have what else did I put in there? Oh, Mary Lankins. Mary Lankins will be a voice that you can use to send super chats. So this is going to be really, really fun. And that's coming soon. It actually works right now, but the only voices, like I said, are Rekieta and Darrell Brooks. And you can also send just written super chats there as well. And it only takes 10% instead of the 30% that YouTube takes. So you can either do the AI voices or send just a regular super chat. But I haven't figured out how to get it on StreamYard yet because I haven't read through the whole manual. But anyway, that's coming soon. It's going to be fun. All right, I've forgotten again whose turn it was.
I thought it was still on you.
Okay. Manskin has also in 2425, as part of the malicious conspiracy to harm HaleS, published to a third party the following false statements about HaleS and Mr. HaleS. Jeremy HaleS gave me a nickname with an anti-Semitic tinge. Jeremy HaleS storylines involving the neighbors, his clients, are fake. Fox and that umbrella guy profited from HaleS' cyber stalking under the guise of journalism. All right, hold on. The chat is asking for the link. But if you do it now, I don't know. I can't put it up on the screen. So don't do it now. Just wait till I get it set up because I don't know how to put it up on the screen. I have no clue how to do it. So I'm not going to give you the link because I don't know how to do it. And that would just be annoying for everyone. Fox and that umbrella guy profit from HaleS' cyber stalking under the guise of journalism. Jeremy HaleS is a public stalker of private victims. Jeremy HaleS has fabricated storylines using innocent, powerless people's lives to sell as entertainment for profit. You know what, Tug? You know what bothers me about this? So one of the reasons why frivolous litigation is so damaging is that it defames you in a court document, right? Like you can say all this untrue shit in a court document and then it's just out there forever. The Orland Park Public Library did that to me when they sued me for defamation and I won. But it's still out there. It's just still all these lies they told. And that's one thing that I really hate about this type of lawsuit is that for forever, these statements are now out there about Jeremy HaleS, even though it's not true. Well, and they're out there about us too, about us right here. Here's a defamation about you and me and what we do.
Well, on a long enough timeline too. People they don't know the or care about the context. You see that with every fucking thing we cover. In the moment, people know, but how long down the road?
Right.
Before
Until someone
people...
who doesn't, and this is a case that's taken us a year to understand and get to the bottom of and understand the truth. A year. People cannot just jump in right now because they can't keep up. They can't catch up. They can't figure out what happened before. And so these things are now just out there forever, damaging our reputations forever. And it sucks. It sucks.
Yeah, I mean, Jeremy Hill's like, unfortunately, that's why ultimately he needs relief. I mean, like, if we're being honest about it, because they have done permanent damage. They try to pretend, oh, it's this, it's that, and the other. Well, you know what? It's also you. So you definitely did it.
Yeah, it's terrible. Jeremy HaleS has fabricated storylines using innocent, powerless people's lives to sell as entertainment for profit. I mean, that's a damaging statement. It really is. All of these are very damaging statements that have serious consequences for everybody involved. In August of 2024, in YouTube chat, and on or about August 18th, 2024, on a Facebook page, Manskin posted as follows. I can't say how I heard, but rumor is JH has only one testicle. What?
Oh, I remember seeing that. Actually,
and then he posted again, what's the source of this JH has one testicle thing? What? Manskin wrote, that's so crazy. Manskin wrote the following false statement via email on 8/16. What the HaleS is destroying the lives of helpless people using a virtual mob who send menacing and threatening messages to Preston every day and have caused her life to be consumed with CPS reports from anonymous fans. That's not true either. We know that the CPS reports were made by neighbors, acquaintances, people in Northport. Jeremy said he made one. Veteran Nation made one, but the rest came from neighbors. Manskin made the following false statements publicly via YouTube on July 17th, 2024. All right, your turn.
No, give me 1 second. I was heading off a child. I heard the door open. I was like, no. I heard a toy coming down. It was loud. I was like, no way. Jeremy HaleS is, quote, homophobe who goes around on video, threatening people and calling them names. Jeremy HaleS is, quote, psychopathic douchebag. Jeremy HaleS' daily mission is to, quote, to come up with 45 minutes of vitriol, name-calling and defamation and incitement of people whom he knows love him. And. It's just like Porky fucking pig.
He has a tick. He has a tick like he and he repeats things like over and over.
But I have times where I stick. I also have gaps when I speak. Like I said, I work with very mentally ill people, and I think about everything I'm trying to say before I say it. I get stuck sometimes. But you read through their transcripts of live streams, they are nuts because it's this over and over and over. You can see it through this one. Let's read it exactly how it is. Do whatever he wants or feel or believe whatever he tells them to and uses that power, that platform to literally co-op lives of private people and cause them nothing but harassment and threats and terror and strangers invading their peace and their space in their lives.
Oh, God.
And what's bad is the transcript is probably narrowed down a little bit because I've seen some of those, and picking through them is not fun sometimes.
My God. Connor just said I could add Jeff's voice. That's so cool. Connor, thank you. I can't tell you how fun it's going to be to hear Jeff, just to hear his voice on a regular basis.
Good. If you get a good digital sample of him, I want to make him sing
I've got
reggae.
so much.
I want to make him sing reggae.
Jeff would love this, by the way.
Yeah.
He would
I think it'd
love
be
it
awesome. He
so
would.
much.
That's what I'm
Just like
saying to you.
just like I love it. Like, I don't know, some people are getting really like butthurt over it, and like Kurt sent a cease and desist, like, you know, being like, don't use my voice, and like it just as long as people know it's not you, and like there's a disclaimer, which there is, it's totally fine. Like, play along, it's fun. Like, I don't care if my voice is out there. I don't care. As long as people know this is AI, I'm fine with it. If the chat wants to play around with my voice, I think it's funny. Let's not get crazy. But yes, I can't wait to get Jeff's voice. I'll work on that this weekend.
I think him singing reggae would be amazing.
Jeff would love that.
He would. That's it. Oh my God. Jeremy Hales has no proof that Preston wrote the false signs about him. Need to scroll?
Okay, I need to scroll. Yes.
Jeremy Hales, said Preston, quote, should experience being raped. You remember when they were promoting
such a
that
lie.
heavily? Yes, that was
This is a total
disgusting.
lie.
Jeremy Hales accused Preston's grandson, quote, of being a PDF file and a homosexual. That too. Did they just compare being a homosexual to a PDF file?
I'm not sure.
Wow. That's
I don't
pretty-
want to comment on that. That feels like a landmine.
I feel like that's what they're trying to equate that to. They're trying to say
What it sounds
you know,
like. And I
he
disavow
called me a PDF and it's like, wait a minute, what?
Yeah, I disavow that.
That's disgusting.
Your
That's
flux. The channel Homo has weighed in. That's rude.
That's what, yeah. Exactly.
I
And
love
that's
you,
pretty
Flux.
awful. I mean, that is. It's pretty damn awful there.
It's pretty
Manskin
awful.
makes false statements about Hales, Mr. Hales, that are presented in a way that imply clear factual accusations. Manskin publicly stated that he was acting as a pro bono lawyer for Preston and or Cook.
However, upon verified information, this statement is not true, and Manskin's written agreement with Preston and or Cook is based on a contingency.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Verified information?
Oh, my God.
Do
We
they
need to-
have it?
Holy shit. If that is correct, you lying piece of shit.
Oh my God, that's a bombshell
That is a
right
bombshell
there.
and a half because he
What the
presented
actual-
himself as some kind of hero to the ecosystem.
And
to
he told the
everybody, to
judge
the
he was pro
world.
bono. He told the judge he was pro bono. He told everybody, oh my God, oh my God, verified information. I need to know. I need to know, what is this? This
Yes,
is
for sure. I mean, for it to
huge.
be in the document there, I'm sure that's, because he's, again, reading the way he said it, upon verified information.
Oh my
So, I mean,
God.
he's saying, yeah, that's legit. Holy shit, man.
Breaking news, everyone. We have just discovered in the Jeremy Hales case versus the anti-What the Hales ecosystem that Bruce Manskin's agreement was not pro bono, according to this motion. It was verified that statement is not true, and his written agreement is based on contingency.
Man, that is huge.
Stay tuned for more details when I am able to get them, which I will definitely get into.
Oh, man.
immediately.
Yes.
Holy
that is a definite follow-up right
God.
there.
This is what I thought was going to happen, but I
Yeah.
had no idea
Well-
that they had verified what now. See, I haven't read this
lying
yet.
piece of garbage. Yeah,
haven't
like you
read this
said, he
yet.
told the
This-
courts, he put himself in, he was playing at the whole thing. He told the world, though, that he was freaking doing this out of the goodness of his heart.
My God. This is insane. This is huge. You guys don't know how big this is. This is disbarment big.
Yeah,
You
for
cannot
freaking real.
You cannot tell a court you are pro bono and then have a contingency agreement. So if this is true, if they have a verified agreement that it was taken on contingency, he is nailed to a wall In any
Ooh,
sense of
baby.
it, he's done. Toast. Done. And I like this. So this is the last one before we stop reading for tonight. In actuality, Manskin's process and strategy is nothing more than a scheme to enrich himself at the expense of consumers and HaleS. Boom.
Damn, Manskin. Jeez, buddy.
Wow. What a note to end on. I didn't even know that was coming because I have not read this. I'm reading it live with all of you so that, we have our live reactions. I don't want to spoil it. And oh my God, I had no idea that was there. Who wrote this motion? Randy Shockett did.
Ooh, yes, Randy wrote it.
And I do not think that Randy is taking any chances of being accused of, lying to a court.
Well, he was supposed to
if
get
he says it's-
contracts from that side. He was
Yeah,
supposed to
that
be
was
able to get
asked
that.
for in Discovery. We haven't been informed until just now that
Whoa,
that was
man.
in there.
God, that's crazy.
Oh my
I mean, that is
God.
God. I can't even understand. I can't state enough that is huge news.
It's huge. It's huge.
We figured that was the case. I figured there was some kind of back end contingency. I mean, we've talked about that for a while now.
We have.
We figured that was the thing. But seeing that again, speculation aside, we couldn't prove any of that. But I mean, it sounded like it. These are people that just get the feeling that would want to get paid. But again, we wanted proof on that too. We said we couldn't prove it. Oh my God. I want to know more about this.
I gotta do some digging tomorrow. Or tonight maybe. This is incredible. Incredible. All right. I'm gonna get to super chats and have some fun with the chat. Tug, do you need to get going?
Yeah, I probably should mess around with the kids for a bit. I think they want to watch some shows. So,
well, that sounds fun. Well,
Yeah.
you go and do that. Thank you for being here. This was a lot of fun. God, that
hey
reggae
man, that ended it with a banger too.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah, it did. I did not see that coming. I did
No.
not see it coming.
God, man. All right, but anyway, I'll catch you later.
All right, bye, Tug. All right, chat. It's just me and you. The Fox Mother is here to read through your protection money. You ready for this? Here we go. Rosalind Duke, thanks for the 5. I pre-wrote all the funny chats you get tonight and assigned them to random people. Fantastic. Thank you for carrying out my marching orders. I appreciate that. She's a good soldier. J.A. Jagger 555. Thanks for the 5 for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Cunning Linguist, thanks for the 2. Jeremy Shorts was great tonight. Shorts, I think you meant short. It was funny. Cunning Linguist, thanks for the 2. Should have been short, not shots. Square bullet points. I gotcha. I read through it. Taz67 Invader, thanks for the 2. Square bullet points. Ready for our orders, Fox Mother. You can also call me Mother Foxer. I will answer to both. Carol Welch, thanks for the 5. Loving you. You are loved. Aw, you're loved too. Thanks for being here. Connor. Vice Baby, thanks for the 10. All hail the Fox Mother. By the way, Vice Baby is having his first ever Screw It Saturday, which is like his dad's Fuck It Friday, except on a different day. He is having that this Saturday. So that's 2 days from now. So not tomorrow, but the next day. And it will be at, what time is it again? I have already forgotten. I think it's at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hold on. He just told me this. Was it in my text? I thought it was in Twitter. Hold on. Must have been text. Let me double check. I want to make sure I give you the right time so that you can all show up. And those of you who don't know, Vice Baby is Legal Vice's son. And he has joined our little community here. And we enjoy him a lot. And he's going to have his first ever Screw It Saturday. And I love it. And it's going to be... Let's see. Dang it, Connor. I can't find where you sent me that message. What time is it? I think it's 2 p.m. But anyway, go subscribe to his channel, turn on alerts, and then you'll get the alert and you'll know what time it is. But I'm pretty sure it's 2 p.m. Eastern time. All right. And definitely be there. I'm going to be there. I'm going to definitely make sure that I'm there. Mel Klump gifted 5 Megan Fox memberships. Thank you for that. Welcome to the Fox Den, all of you. Once you get in, though, you can't ever get out. Those are the rules now. Those are the new rules. Because we'll keep pulling you back in. All right. Mama Lori, member for 6 months. Your new song reminds me of The Sims making magic. I am not aware of that song. Is there a song? Sims making magic. Okay, hold on. I do know Sims, but I don't think I know that. Sims making magic. I'm going to... Oh, it's an expansion pack. I gotcha. Okay, cool. Ooh, I'm going to have to look at that. That looks fun. I haven't played Sims in so long. We need to have a Sims stream again. Definitely. Taz67 Invader gifted 10 Megan Fox memberships. Wow. Welcome to the Fox Den, all of you who got that. Don't worry, you'll get used to it and you'll never get out. So, yeah, the rage quitting is over. Time for rage quitting is now over. You can't anymore. You'll end up, 6 feet under, apparently. That's what I've been told. Because I am the Fox mother and I run a syndicate. If you didn't know, that's how it works. So you're in for life. Max Lab, thanks for the 2. The judge finally smacked Bruce. He did. And I feel, Max, like this is an indication that more is coming soon. And Max Lab, again, thank you for being on top of the docket all the time and monitoring that. You really are so fast. It's amazing. Steve Robillard, I starred this one because it was so funny. It made me laugh. Am I the only one who can picture Megan Fox in a commercial in line at the supermarket or the bank yelling, I have a button for that? It's like there's an app for that. I have a button for that. I'm sure I have a button for that somewhere. I have lots of buttons. There's some of them that I don't play very often, like this one that I love. Emotional damage. I should use that one more often. That one's funny. What's another one that I don't use very often? This one's a good one.
Inconceivable. 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 You keep using that word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
I love that one. Tracy Wilden gifted 5 Megan Fox memberships. Wow. Welcome to the Fox Den, all 5 of you. It is so weird in here, but you're going to love it because you have to. Because otherwise you'll be in danger. So that's your only choice now. Let's see. Carol Welch, thanks for the 5. With it being the first of the month, it might slow the courts. I don't know how that works. Maybe. Lori Netzel, thanks for the 10. You need a t-shirt with I have a button for that. I need to make a list of t-shirt ideas because I always forget these really good ones that you guys tell me to make. So hold on. I'm getting my paper and notepad out. I need to start oh, damn it. My notebook is so full already. I need to start a t-shirt list. Okay. I have a button for that. I haven't done a new t-shirt in a while. I need to get on that. Rosalind, remind me to do that. That's your next order, Rosalind. I have a button for that t-shirt design. Okay. I haven't had a new t-shirt in a long time. I also need to do a medium smart one. I still haven't done that. Buck Naked, thanks for the 5. Nice picture of Bubbles and Bimbo on Facebook dancing at a concert. He's wearing Willy Wonka glasses. I haven't seen it, but look, I don't fault the guy for enjoying a concert or wearing weird glasses, or singing badly in a band, which, yes, there's footage of that. And yes, on the next, maybe on the next Rumble exclusive, we might go over it. I don't fault the guy for wanting to do those things and enjoying music and all of those things. What I do fault him for is being really, really bad at lawyering and doing these really unethical things he shouldn't have been doing and threatening me and my friends and threatening people and all of that stuff. But dancing at a concert, singing in a band, even if it's bad singing, all of that stuff he should do more often and less of whatever the hell the rest of this shit show is. But Willy Wonka glasses, hey, if that's what makes you happy, then do it. Taz67 Invader gifted 10 Megan Fox memberships. Wow, you guys with the memberships tonight is unbelievable. Thank you. Welcome to the Fox Den, all 10 of you. What a generous gift. Hey, speaking of gifts, has the month reset? Can I gift memberships? In the spirit of all the gifted memberships that are happening. Let me see if I have, if I can do that. Hold on. I think I gave them away last time. I'm going to give away 5 tonight if I can, and I'll save the other 5 for another stream. Let's see. That's not how I want to do it. Nope. I always forget how to do this. I have to go to the channel. I have to open the thing. That's it. Okay. All right. Let me get to the chat. And yes, I can send 5 right now. Get ready for it. Are you ready? Here they come. Yeah. All right. Tinsel and TP received 1. Tammy Reeves received 1. Jacqueline Weaver got 1. Who else? The chat's moving so fast I can't keep up. Jenny 8675309. I love your name. Received 1. Who else? Was that all 5? Jacqueline Weaver. Missing Nilstar received a gift membership. Awesome. And I think that was all 5. All right. That was fun. I like giving those away. Okay. And I'll do 5 on another one. Remind me if I forget, because we have to do those before the month is up. All right. Max Lab, thanks for the 2, was document 30. Which one was document 30? I will make a note of it, Max Lab, but you can just always email me to clarify that. Bonnie Heron, thanks for the 2. Anything on the Connecticut case today? We did go over that earlier. Taz67 Invader, thanks for the 5. Tribute to the Fox Mother, y'all, with the square bullet points. Andre Lozier, thanks for the Canadian 2. Hi, Megan and Tug. I just lost 2 video, no backups. Oh, I hate that. I know, it makes me feel like my stomach drops when I think about losing data. I've had some bad experiences before with computers that crash and then you can't get your stuff out. And that is really a sickening feeling, isn't it? Hate it. Carol Welch, thanks for the 5. It was a Dr. Black that copyright strikes his channel. I don't know about that. Linda Early, thanks for the 20 to get whatever it takes to make it through all this crap. Oh my God, Linda, thank you so much. You have no idea. There's so much. I'm still fighting with the school. Unbelievably, after I won the home tutoring program for my daughter and they gave it to her with no explanation, they rescinded it in 3 days before they even set it up. So I'm in the appeal process, and it just never ends. It just, they get your hopes up, but then they dash them. And I'm trying not to get really angry about it. I'm just trying to deal with what's in front of me. And I've had some really good help from some New York legal aid education lawyers who are trying to help. There's there are several organizations. I guess I should be grateful that what I've found out in this process is that there are so many organizations out there to help parents of kids with medical problems or, other issues, 504s, disabilities, that at least I've learned that, at least I've met a bunch of people who are super helpful and very nice that are outside of the school district who can help navigate it. And it's really weird. I just had one of them tell me today, gee, it sounds like they said yes, and then somebody crunched some numbers and said, oh no, this is too expensive, which is unfortunate. But I do feel like, it will prevail eventually, but it's just a very long process and my blood pressure is not handling it very well. So maybe not ask me, do you need more cash for lawyers? No, not yet. I did use the cash for the consultation with the lawyer, and unfortunately, that was really depressing because they wanted in order just to help me like write a letter. It was insane. You guys can't even imagine how much money. I don't even want to tell you how much money they wanted because I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And it was like, well, if it's that much just to write a letter, how much more would it be to actually take an action or have them help with the appeals? So I'm on my own. I'm just doing it on my own. Because the other thing is that I need, because of these education problems that we're going through and like the challenges that she has and is going to need, I can't blow a bunch of money on lawyers. I can't. Even if it were to get me the one thing I wanted, I'm going to have a lot of expenses, not only in medical bills, but in education costs for an alternative education. So I have to make decisions that are financially, responsible. That's adulting. Tinsel and TP says, I had to pay $200 for a lawyer. I would pay, or to write a letter. I would pay that in a heartbeat. They wanted $3,500. $3,500 because they're specialized attorneys. $3,500 to write a letter. I'm not kidding. I would have paid 2, 3, probably up to 5 to get a letter written that I was probably going to draft myself, and then all they would have to do is edit it. But yeah, that is not the going rate in New York. So that is really insane. So no, right now I do not need any. And I can't see another attorney, Gail. The thing is that every single one of these attorneys that specialize in education law, you have to pay up to $200 just for the consultation. That's how much it cost me to talk to somebody for 30, 45 minutes. Just to tell you that they want $3,500 for a letter. So I am utilizing the free resources that I've found through, these organizations that help with students with disabilities. And it's been, one day I'm going to tell the whole story. I'm going to tell the whole story because I think it will help people to be able to find the resources they need to go through this process, because I know that my daughter's not the only one going through all of this. So someday I'll do it. That was a very long explanation for one super chat, but thank you, Linda. I really appreciate that. Sean Poe, thanks for the 10. Mother Fox, buy Mr. Fox a birthday Mai Tai from Oregon. Is Oregon famous from their Mai Tais? I don't understand. I don't know about that, but that sounds okay. Maybe thanks for the 5. Megan talking about her golden showers and fistulas, spending too much time around the Speed Queen. Actually, not enough time. My laundry's piling up, and that is always a bad sign. I have my favorites. Tammy's Cuz, thanks for the 2. I was told they're called Golden Chain Tree. I've never heard of that, but that's way better than Golden Shower Tree. Taz67 Invader, thanks for the 2. LOL, the Fox Mother's tree has a fetish. LMBO. I know, it's so gross. The fact that we have to be careful what we say because porn culture has taken over. You can't even talk about the name of an actual tree. Ugh, frustrating. Daniel Wynn, thanks for the 2. Jones v. Manskin was 5/2, 2024. No, that was the first one. But it was like because of all these delays and appeals and things. It just happened today. The final hearing. I think it was a final hearing. I'm not sure. Tinsel and TP, thanks for the Aussie 20 to help keep you going. Breadsticks from Australia. Oh, I appreciate that. Pandora 369, thanks for the 2. According to Connecticut court, decision may take 60 days. That is very good information, Pandora. Thank you for giving that to me. Rumi, thanks for the 20. This is for y'all's next Blizzard run at Dairy Queen. LOL. Nice. I appreciate that. Buck Naked, thanks for the 2. Kirk getting catfished? Yeah, maybe. Or not. I think they were trolls, and I think they were making it up. And for whatever reason, just to cause problems. I don't think Kurt said anything. Slug Entertainment, thanks for the 2. Just graduated, got K barbecue, and had cheese spam. Hey, Slug, by the way, in all seriousness, congratulations, man. Congratulations. He graduated from journalism school. I am very proud of him. He did it. Congratulations. And I hope you have a very long and good career ahead of you. And I hope you make a ton of money. I hope you make $1 million. Cynic in Chief, thanks for the 2. If you want shade from Kurt, just stand next to him. This is good. Whiz Wheels, thanks for the 5. A little breadstick money. So pleased I caught you this time, Megan. Whizzy Wheels, I'm glad you did too. We've missed you. Taz Invader gifted 10 more memberships. Welcome to the Fox Den. It is a membership night. I guess I'm going to have to do a membership stream. Maybe we'll do a membership sim stream. That'll be fun. Andre Lozier, thanks for the Canadian 2. Hey, Megan, it's Tug and his alter ego. That's funny. Wes and Bauman, thanks for the 2. Ask Ricada about the cease and desist that Kurt sent. Yeah, I heard about it. And I think it was a real stupid move. And I think that, we're all out here on the internet. We know what we signed up for when we got into this. We know that it's rough out here. And the best thing to do, if somebody wants to poke fun at you, is to lean in. You've heard Tug and I say it many times. Lean in, embrace it. Join the whole crew and just do it back if you want to, or make fun of yourself. I mean, the idea, as long as it's not defamatory, and there's no way that an AI voice, everyone knows that the AI voice is not Kurt. We know that. We know Kurt is not saying those things. It's just the internet playing with you. Calm down. And it's going to get so much worse now because he's putting up a fight. Like, don't fight the internet. It's not worth it. It's just better to just take your licks and move on and make a joke. Just joke about it. God, Ricada is a great example. My God, that man, I don't think anybody has faced as much internet backlash and trolling as he has. And he lets it happen. And he lets people use his voice all the time to say all kinds of terrible things. On the AI, everybody knows it's not him. And this is something that is going to have to be fought out in court, I'm sure, at some point. But I think that it will shake out on the side of satire and free speech. Satire and parody is protected. And I think it will have to be fought out because technology is changing, And unfortunately, Kurt's kind of chosen that fight. And I think that's a bad move. But you know what? It's a free country. He can do what he wants. John Baker, thanks for the 2. Page Infinity and back. Valor View News, thanks for the 20. Never seen a fellow winded from hooking up a motherboard. Kurt gets some exercise. True. Also true. Wizzy Wheels, member for 10 months. 10 months. I would get less time in prison for slapping Lynette with a wet fish. You rock, Megan. Oh, you rock too. I appreciate you. Rob Pate, thanks for the 10. Speaking of, Megan, opinion. Accident, someone trying to knock Dog O'Keefe. Wait, someone? And hit him instead. Oh, someone trying to knock the dog off of O'Keefe and hit him instead? Or bites from the dog protecting a person O'Keefe fist or fake, like at a bar, fake fighting, or jealous husband. There are, Rob, look, all of your suggestions here are perfectly reasonable. And I will tell you, that is reasonable doubt. There are so many other ways that John O'Keefe could have died that you could drive a truck full of reasonable doubt through the courtroom with so many reasons why there's reasonable doubt and no one knows how John O'Keefe died. And that's why she should never have been on trial in the first place, whether or not she did it. See, that's the thing that you have to add to that is whether or not she is guilty of the crime. Under the law, she should be found not guilty because there's too much reasonable doubt. And the state's case sucks. No one's going to convince me those aren't dog bites. P Bear and M Bear, thanks for the 5. Lego, like tea in Hindi is chai, so LOL, not chai tea. Thank you for that, P Bear. I appreciate that. Skiffer Trucking, thanks for the 2. Lincoln Logs are greater than Lego. Oh, I would disagree. I mean, I do like Lincoln Logs, but I've never been so absorbed in anything in my life than Lego. That really captures my attention. Just one person's opinion. Thanks for the 10. Mob boss, Megan Fox, here is my breadstick protection money. No horse head on my pillow, please. Well, no, silly. It would be a hamster head for sure. not a horse head. Rats Ass 67, thanks for the 2. Obviously, BBB was never breastfed. Who would try? Oh, no. That's funny. Wizzy Wheels gifted 5 Megan Fox memberships. Thank you, Wizzy Wheels. That was so sweet of you. Ruth Mobley, 11, member for 11 months. Thank you so much for sticking in here with me. Rozilla's Realm, thanks for the 2. Use the lyrics to stop it that I sent you to. Okay, I will have to it must be in my email somewhere. I will try digging through it. Jesse, thanks for the 5. Bibbidi Baba, pasta lasagna. I'm part of the Italian Fox Mafia now. Yep. Yep. Just J Hip, thanks for the 5. You just made Bruce so exciting. I've decided I'll have him on my show after all. Look what you guys did. Just J Hip, thanks for the 2. Get it together, you two. I know. We really try to be professional, but sometimes it goes the way it goes. P Bear and M Bear, thanks for the 2. Zydeco would have been funny. We should try that. Rachel, member for 11 months. So fitting with his wacky puff every 15 minutes. I didn't even think about that. But with his I need to smoke pot every 15 minutes, the reggae is perfect. Oh my God. You know what? When I end the stream tonight, I'm playing that again. I am totally playing that again. In fact, wait a minute. I need to download it to my hold on. Oh my God. I love that song. I absolutely freaking love it. Reggae always gives me such good vibes. I don't know why I've never tried a reggae before. I've never tried. Was it this one? Let me make sure this is the right one. Because they did 2. We didn't even listen to the second one. This is the one. Okay. Let me download it real quick. We didn't even listen to the second one. Maybe we should. Should we listen to the second one while I download it? Yeah, let's do that. Hold on. All right, let's hear the second one. This is the one that we didn't listen to. I already don't like it as much.
And amazing. Why are you unused by a Megan Fox and legal devices and legally live and MG law all doing the
okay, wait, maybe I do like it.
You have even one person on your webcast to offer a different perspective, such as a lawyer who can engage in actual legal analysis. It's all the same watching the videos of hearings, making silly jokes to pander to all the HaleS fans, not ever acknowledging anything negative with respect to HaleS. Megan Fox's original PJ Media article is so inaccurate about the legal issues, and amazingly, even lawyers like Larry Foreman said the same nonsense. I.e. that the 6th Amendment or 4th Amendment apply to the case before Judge Diplomasis. All of the YT coverage started from that. How and why did Megan decided to write that piece? How much of this is orchestrated by HaleS for content? In my opinion, all it will take to completely turn the tables is a competent lawyer willing to represent Preston in federal court, where she can bring counterclaims that would be much stronger than the claims.
Flux, do you have your bong
Let
out?
me know if you want to set your coverage apart by having a serious lawyer.
I agree. I like the first one better. We're going to use the first one, but I was just playing this for you while I download it.
Discuss the many issues not being discussed. Look, Bruce Manskin.
Go for it, Flux. I'm setting the vibe for you. It goes with my Mai Tai too. Yeah, I don't hate that one either. I mean, Suno does reggae really well. It really does. Like it's I've never tried it. I'm now obsessed. Just obsessed. Jack's mom, thanks for the 2. Need to add paint chips dancing in the background. Wait. Wait. Rosalind, where is it? Did you send it to me somewhere that I can share it besides my phone? Because if it's on my phone, I can't do it. Oh my God, who did this? Oh my God, look at this. I just went to Twitter and Kathleen Kirkpatrick is making me lose my mind right now. Kathleen, if you are here, look at my face on BBB contingency bomb. This is perfect. Oh my God, this is perfect. I need to have Mai Tais every time I do a stream. It's been too long. This is the best. Oh my God. Shizzy did make a version of "Cause I Got High." Did you hear it? It's pretty funny. Oh my God, look at this. Are you here? Kay's here. Kirkpatrick is here. Kathleen, you're killing me. Oh my God. I just opened Twitter to go. I don't even remember what I was going to do. Oh, I was going to see if I could get the dancing video that Rosalind made. But I don't want to get a copyright strike. It has funny, it has music, but I think the music is copywritten. But I could turn the music off. Let's see. Rosalind, where did you send me the dancing video? I can't find it. So Rosalind took the twerking video and she put it to like Benny Hill music and also some other music and then made it repeat several times. And it's really funny. Oh, there it is. There it is. I found it. All right. Prepare yourselves. I'm sorry. I have to kill the music just in case. I don't want it to be too long. This needs to be in the video, right? This needs to be in the reggae video. Let's let that just continue to play while we read super chats, shall we? This is the funniest freaking thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh God, I'm losing it. I'm broken. I think I'm broken. I think Amanda Morelli said, thanks to the 2. Now we need a reggae song for the playlist. Wender Bender. Thanks to the 5. OMG, I love this so much. Me too. Be the bland one. Thanks to the 2. Lego. Colleen McVeigh, thanks to the 10, says, love this song. Yeah, me too. Vice Baby, thanks for the 5. Bombaclat from Inna to Gainesville. One love. Oh my God. Let go of my Lego. LOL, says Dan Davis. Thanks for being a member for 4 months. I'm sorry, are you guys are your eyes burning yet? Oh God. Steve says he's gonna start rickrolling. Instead of rickrolling people, he's gonna send this. That is a great idea. Instead of the rickroll, you should just send this to people. Dan Davis, thanks for let go of my Lego. Oh, Mud Dog, thanks for the 2. Just got here. Do we sleep in with the fishes yet? Not yet. Brazilla's Realm, thanks for the 2. Megan, check your email under song for BBB. Okay, I will. I promise. I'll do that later. SF, thanks for the 5. Was going to suggest Girl from Ipanema, but the reggae was fire. Do a locals video creation stream for the song. Oh, that's a great idea. You know what? Because of all the memberships tonight, I will totally do a members only stream on the video creation. That will be a blast. And you guys, all of you who are members and locals members, will get to give me your input on what should be in the video. We are going to do that. That's a great idea, SF. Thank you for that. I will stay tuned. Will be announced. Probably not tomorrow because I promised Connor I'm going to be on. I mean, not Saturday because I'm going to be on with Connor on Saturday, and tomorrow is Mr. Fox's birthday. So maybe Sunday, maybe Monday. Stay tuned. Rosalind Duke, thanks for the 5 by Fox Daddy. Something nice. Oh, that's what we should have been calling him all along. And then she said, not with this. Fox Daddy is funny. Why didn't I think of that? Fox Daddy's hilarious. It's better than Mr. Fox. Just J Hip, thanks for the 2. I told Rosalind to super chat that. My enforcers out there enforcing. Michelle Natal, thanks for the 2. Larry needs to be in dreads for the video. Would that get him canceled, though? We're going to have to get his permission for that. The Larry Foreman drop on that song. I mean, come on. It's hot. It's so good. Dan Davis, thanks for the 2. Super chat in Lynette voice. Well, you'll just have to wait and see what will be available. Best Friends for Life, thanks for the 2. I'm with Tug. Legos. Jesse, thanks for the 5. Need a soundbite of the song. Na 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 na, hey, goodbye. Yeah, that would be funny. Lady Tammy, member for 4 months. Since you haven't read ahead, you should know that Tug's full legal name comes up later in the document. Yeah, I don't know if we need to. I'll ask him if we should redact that. But I mean, it's already out there. The New York Times published it, or some other huge paper. So I don't think he's that worried about it. But I'll talk to him. Patty Cerny, thanks for the 20. BBB admitted on Vet Nation that he had a contract with Preston and Crook. BBB was live on one of Vet's streams. I remember that, but he wouldn't say what kind of contract. He just confirmed he had one. John Baker became a YouTube member. Welcome to the Fox Den. You're in now, John. There's no going back. You can't get out. You've made this decision. And there are consequences. Lori Netzel, thanks for the gifted 5 Megan Fox memberships. I appreciate you. Welcome to the Fox Den. You also, those of you who just got those, whether you wanted to be here or not, you're screwed. You're in now. There's no getting out. Vice Baby, thanks for the 5. Notebook fund. You know, it's crazy how many notebooks I go through, like a 3-subject notebook. And I have like an OCD problem, or maybe it's a hoarding problem, or an anxiety problem, but I can't get rid of them. And I'm never going to go back and research what's in them. But I have an entire filing cabinet full of notes and to-do lists and research. And I don't know why I do this. And I really need to stop. I need to have like a notebook burning night. Mama Lori, thanks for the Canadian too. Jeff singing reggae in his Muppet voice. Oh my God, if I could clip in 5 minutes of Jeff Muppet voice to create just a Jeff Muppet voice. Oh my God. I want that. I want that really bad. Really, really bad. Well, Laura Wilk, thanks for the 2. Vice Baby. Screw It Saturday is at 2 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for being knowledgeable about these things. I have my favorites. Tammy's Cuz, thanks for the 2. Whatever you say, Fox Mother t-shirt. Angel Parent Perez, thanks for the 10. Look up Rights Law. They have a great resource page. All right, getting my notebook out again. Hold on. Rights Law. Thank you. All right, I appreciate that. Dan Davis, thanks for the 10. S Shine member, 2 months. At Megan Fox is one of my journalist friends, just did an article about homeschooling. She spoke to an attorney that specializes in it. I texted my friend, maybe she can help. So S Shine member. Okay. You can always have her contact me, send me an email. I would be happy to talk to her. Ratsass67, thanks for the 2. I'd love a Paula Dean voice to read a super chat. That's funny. L. Terrence, member for 1 month. Hey there, Megan, Tug and Chat 2. The only golden shower I've heard about is not the tree one, but that's all I'm going to say. Use your imagination. Don't Google it. Audrey Little, member for 12 months. Continued protection money, Mother Fox. Much love and ring kissing on bended knee. Thank you. Thank you, Audrey, for paying homage. I appreciate that. It puts you in a safer category. Vice Baby, thanks for the 5. Another good song. May you prosper in a life, Megan. Aw, thank you. Thank you so much. Shizzy Wiznut, thanks for the 2. That would be Dick Rolling Megan. Oh no. Dick Rolling. That would be Dick Rolling instead of Rick Rolling. Oh my God. Oh, that's funny, Shizzy. Oh God, Buck Naked, thanks for the 2. I still think he tried a mentholated tampon. Oh no. Best Friends for Life, thanks for the 5. I wish I was a fly in the room when the judge read this amended filing. Me too. Taz67 Invader, thanks for the 5. Megan, you and Rosalind just ruined the offspring for me. Shaking my head. Bad, Megan. Bad. LOL. John Baker, thanks for the 2. We all make bad decisions. Dan Davis, thanks for the 5. Being in the Fox Den is like waking up in the Twilight Zone. That is true. And on that note, I believe we are through all the super chats. Let me check the Cash App and the Venmo just in case so I don't miss any of you. And I do appreciate all of you so much. And those of you who can't send super chats or Cash Apps or anything, I appreciate you so much just for hitting that like button, just for being here, just for watching, for liking, for subscribing. All of that is so important to the algorithm and to the show, and it does support the show. So I don't ever want you to feel like you are not enough, because you are. And all of you who did give to the show, who support the program so that other people can access it for free, you're my heroes. And I love you. Thank you very much. All right, everybody, it is time to go. So I'm going to leave you with this banger of a new song and unfortunately dick rolling at the same time. Are you ready? Good night, everybody.
Talk. A serious question. Why are you and Wiggy and Megan Fox and legal vices and legally live and MG law all doing the exact same thing? And none of you have even one person on your webcast to offer a different perspective, such as a lawyer who can engage in actual legal analysis. It's all the same. Watching the videos of hearings, making silly jokes to pander to all the HaleS fans. Not ever acknowledging anything negative with respect to HaleS Megan Fox's original PJ Media article is so inaccurate about the legal issues. And amazingly, even lawyers like Larry Foreman say the same nonsense. I that the 6th Amendment or 4th Amendment apply to the case before Judge Dutton says. All of the whitey coverage started from that. Oh, and why did Megan decide to write that piece? How much of this is orchestrated by HaleS for content? In my opinion, all it will take to completely turn the tables is a competent lawyer willing to represent Preston in federal court, where she can bring counterclaims that would be much stronger than the claims HaleS brought. Let me know if you want to set your coverage apart by having a serious lawyer discuss the many issues not being discussed. All of the whitey coverage started from that. Oh, and why did Megan decide to